Okay, today we see the types or methods of maintaining branch accounts. Okay. Only today the attendance is very poor. Today the attendance is very poor. I don't know what's your problem. Those who are not attending the class, please go through the YouTube link. YouTube link. ಯಾರು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಾನಿಲ್ಲ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಅದನ್ನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋರಿ ನಾ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಸೀನಿ ಅದು ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಐತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗ್ತದ ಅದಕ್ಕ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಯಾರು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಟುಡೇ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಮ್ ಜಾಬ್ that's why I was unable to attend the class, therefore I'm engaging your class now and inform your friends regarding attendance. I am recording the attendance, remember this. ನಾನು ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲರದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಕತ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಕತ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಯಾರು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ದಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡ್ okay. There are 3 methods of accounting. Under that, first is synthetic method, that is called as debtors system. That is called as debtors system. This method is called as debtors system. According to this system, we prepare the branch account and ascertain the profit made by the branch. And debtors account is the helping account. Debtors account is opened for the purpose of finding the missing item or missing amounts. To find out the missing amounts, we prepare debtors account and we prepare the petty cash expense account. Okay, you remember this. First main account is branch account and subsidiary accounts are, one is debtors account, another is petty cash expense account. Okay, if the essence arises, if there is a requirement, we prepare the debtors account and petty cash expense account. Okay, in this method there are mainly 3 accounts. There are 3 accounts. First is branch account, second is branch debtors account, and third is petty cash expense account. Okay, 3 accounts. And the first method of maintaining the accounts is, that is, when goods are sent to branch at cost price. This is the first method. When the goods are sent to branch at cost price, it is very simple. This type of problem comes for 5 marks. You write 4 items on debit side of the branch account, 4 items on the credit side of the branch account. Branch account credit side 4 item, debit side 4 item ಬರೆದ್ರೆ branch account complete ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, you remember this. This is the first one. And second method is under this, when the goods are sent to branch at cost price, there are 2. I already told. One is cash price, goods are sold on cash base. Another is cash as well as credit. Okay, cash as well as credit. If the goods are sold on only cash basis, debtors account will not come. Debtors account will not come. If the goods are sold on credit base, then debtors account you have to open. Remember this. Then goods are sold at invoice price. If the goods are sold at invoice price, then you have to prepare goods sent to branch account or loading account. Okay. So first method is goods sent to branch at cost price. You remember, this is the first method. This is the first method of maintaining the account under. First I will tell about this. Goods are sent to branch at cost price. Under the first one, synthetic method. In the synthetic method, you have to enter the transactions. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ದವರು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರ. ಕಳಿಸಿದಾಗ ಬಾರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಐತಿ. ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ 4 ಐಟಮ್ ಅದಾವ, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ 4 ಐಟಮ್ ಅದಾವ. ಬರೆದು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಲಾಸ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. You write 4 items on the debit side, 4 items on the credit side, close the account and ascertain the profit or loss. Okay, this is the point you remember. And if the goods are invoiced at invoice price, then there are another adjustments. Debit side 2 items, credit side 2 items. Total 6 items you have to write on the branch account. ಸರಿ, ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋ. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ಮೆಥಡ್ ದಾಗ ಬಂದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು, ಎರಡನೇ ಮೆಥಡ್, ಇನ್ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್, ಇನ್ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಇನ್ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ದಾಗ ಬಂದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ in the debit side 6 item, credit side 6 item. Close the branch account, ascertain the profit. Very simple one. Okay, you remember this. So first we will study cash price method. We will study the cash price method. ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ಯಾವುದು ನೋಡೋಣ, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, I already explained this. In this method, first you take the opening balance. First, you take the opening balance of branch account. First item is opening balance in the branch account. What are the opening balances? Stock is there, debtors is there, petty cash is there, any other current asset. What the opening balance go to? Current asset do. Debit side of branch account. Debit side of branch account, first item is opening balance. And next, second item is, after the opening balance, if the liabilities opening balance is there, you take on the credit side. Only in some cases, this type of examples come. So opening balance of liabilities, creditor, outstanding expense, okay, you take on the credit side of branch account. To balance brought down, by balance brought down. This is the first item. And next is goods sent to branch. The cost of goods sent to branch. For that, you write to goods sent to branch account. Second item. And third item is to cash for expenses paid. Expense amount. If cash is paid by the head office to branch. If cash is paid to head branch, cash is paid to branch by the head office. That is the third one. And fourth one is RDD. Fourth is RDD. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದನೇದು ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಲಿ. ಯಾವ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸೆಟ್, ಸ್ಟಾಕ್, ಡೆಟರ್, ಪಿಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಇದ್ದವ್ರ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರೀರಿ. ಎರಡನೇ ಐಟಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ, ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರ. ಇದಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಎರಡನೇ ಐಟಮ್, ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಟು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ is to cash paid to branch for expense. And fourth item is RDD, reserve for doubtful debt. 4 items. And live asset side, 4 items or 3 items. One is cash received from branch. Second is return by the branch. Third is abnormal loss. Fourth is closing balance. These are the 4 items. ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಇದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಐತಿ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. Okay. Then next is, on the other hand, cash paid to head office and abnormal loss are on the credit side. Credit side ಯಾವ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ಒಂದನೇದು by bank, it is the cash paid to head office. Then by return to head office, by abnormal loss, Buy balance carried down. These are the 4 items. Debit side 4 items, credit side 4 items under cost price method. Achik nalka ichik naka item ido vatta. Simple ಆಗಿ 4 item ಬರೆದ್ರೆ branch account complete ಆಗ್ತದೆ. You remember this? Then after this, whenever there is a unknown factor, if there is a missing factor, debit side 4 items, credit side 4 items. Out of 8 items, if there is any missing value, if there is any item is not given in the problem, for that you have to prepare debtors account and petty cash expense account. Petty cash account. Sorry, I named two. ಯಾವುದು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ 4 ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ 4 ಬರೀತೀರಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾರೆ ಐಟಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರ ಅದ್ರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪಿಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. This is the point you remember. Now the journal entries under synthetic method in the books of head office. The common entries: goods sent at cost price. If the goods are sent to branch at cost price, what to do? What are the items coming under this? Journal entries. Okay, you see the journal entries in the books of head office. Whatever you have to do. The first is goods sent to branch by the head office. In every cases, head office send goods to branch. Head office ದವರು ಸರಕುಗಳನ್ನ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Head office gives goods to branch. Therefore, the branch is a personal account and goods is a real account. Branch is a person. That means liability or asset. Branch is a liability and goods is a asset. Whenever goods are transferred, then goods decreases, therefore goods is to be credited. Then liability or asset, branch receives, branch is a asset, so you debit it. So the journal entry is branch account debtor to goods sent to branch account. Whenever goods sent to branch, head office ದವರು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ವಸ್ತು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಈ ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡು. Head office gives goods to branch, so branch account debtor to goods sent to branch account. This is the first one. First they give goods to branch, and second is cash sent to branch by head office for meeting the expenses. Second is head office gives cash to the branch. Head office gives cash to the branch for meeting the branch expenses. For meeting the branch expenses. What are the expenses of branch? Salary of workers is the first one, and rent, rates and lighting may be there. Miscellaneous expenses may be there. PT cash expenses may be there. Therefore, for expense purpose, head office gives cash to branch. ಸರಿ ನೆನಪು. ಯಾವ್ದು ಎರಡನೇದ? ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ದವರು ರೊಕ್ಕ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಿಗೆ. ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ದವರು ಬ್ರಾಂಚಿಗೆ ರೊಕ್ಕ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ. ಯಾಕೆ ರೊಕ್ಕ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೋ? ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಖರ್ಚಿನ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ. ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಖರ್ಚಿನ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ. So cash is asset and asset balance decreases, you have to credit it, and branch become the debtor. Branch become the debtor, debtor balance increases, you debit it. Debtor balance increases, cash balance decreases, so therefore branch account to debtor to cash or bank account, being cash paid to branch for expenses. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ರೊಕ್ಕ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ವೇಜಸ್ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ರೆಂಟ್ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆ ನಂತರ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ನಿತರೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅವೆಲ್ಲಾ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಕೂಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪು. First, head office gives goods to branch. Second, head office gives cash to branch. Okay, these are the items given by the head office to branch. And third is cash remitted by head office, cash remitted by branch to the head office on account of sale. Then branch gives cash to head office. Branch gives cash to head office. Whenever cash is received from the branch, what is the journal entry? Whenever cash comes, cash increases. Whenever cash comes, cash increases. That is, asset increases, you debit it. And debtor, your debtor is branch. Branch debtor balance decreases, so you credit it. Therefore, journal entry is branch, bank or cash account debtor to branch account, being cash received from branch. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಮೂರನೇ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎರಡು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಎರಡು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? And next is goods returned by branch to head office. Whenever the branch return the goods to head office, the goods may be unsellable, the goods may be destroyed goods or damaged goods and not up to the sellable mark. If the goods are not good, then branch return goods to head office. Whenever goods are returned by branch to head office receive the goods. Therefore, goods balance increases. Head office goods balance increases. Therefore, asset balance increases. Therefore, you have to debit the goods account and debtor balance decreases. Therefore, you have to credit the branch account. Therefore, goods sent to branch account, debtor to branch account, being goods returned. This is the third entry. Okay. The next is, these are the 4 entries you remember. Only 4 entries you remember. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳ್ರಿ, 4 ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಇದಾವೆ. ಒಂದನೇ ಮೆಥಡ್ ದಾಗ 4 ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ನತ್ತು ಕೊಟ್ಟೀನಿ. ಇದ್ರಾಗ 2 ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾವು, 2 ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾವು. ಯಾವ್ದಾ? ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವಿರುದ್ಧ, ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ರೊಕ್ಕ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವಿರುದ್ಧ, ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ರೊಕ್ಕ ಕೊಟ್ರಂದ್ರ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವಿರುದ್ಧ. ಆ ನಂತರ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅವ್ರ 3 ಕಳಿಸಿರ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವಿರುದ್ಧ. ಇವು 4 ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ಆ ನಂತರ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ? ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ you write. Okay, opening balance, closing balance you write. Thereafter, one more item comes, that is RDD. Remember this, RDD you write on the debit side. And last is abnormal loss. Abnormal loss will not become for you people, but you remember abnormal loss comes. These are the 4 journal entries in case of goods sent to branch at cost price. Goods sent to branch at cost price. 4 journal entries. ಈ 4 ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಬೈಪಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಮೊದಲೇ ಮೆಥಡ್ ದ. Then you see the branch account. How to prepare the branch account? How to prepare the branch account? Particular amount. First item is to balance brought down. First item is to balance brought down. What to write the to balance brought down? To balance brought down ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು? All assets in the branch. All assets in the branch you write on the opening day of your year or opening day of the accounting period. Opening day of accounting period. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾ ಬರದೇನ್ ಬರ್ದೇನಿ? ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್, ಟು ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದೇನಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಐಟಮ್. How many items you have to write here? First you have to write stock. First is stock. Second is debtors. Third is petty cash. Fourth is furniture. Fifth is machinery. Like that, whatever assets are there with the branch. Asset in branch ಆಗಿದಾವು ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಡೇಟಿಗೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೀರಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಒಂದ ಬರ್ದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ. And take the total in the amount column. ಯಾವ ಬರಿಬೇಕು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೋರಿ. ಯಾವುದು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್. First item is stock, opening balance. Second is debtors, opening debtors. Third is petty cash, if there is a petty cash balance. Petty cash. Next, furniture. Like this, you write all the items and take the total. And take the total and take in the amount column. Sare nodkonda ಏನನ್ನು ಬರ್ದೇನೆ. Opening balance ಕೆಳಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ದೇನೆ? ಮೊದಲೇ stock, opening stock. Second, opening debtors. Third, opening petty cash. Fourth, opening furniture. Fifth, opening machinery. Then advance incomes. Sorry, outstanding income. Outstanding income. Outstanding income. ಬರೀರಿದ್ರ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬರೀರಿ ಯಾವ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾವೋ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರೀ ನಾ ಫಾರ್ಮೆಟ್ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಿಮಗ ಈಗ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮೆಟ್ ಹೇಳಕತ್ತೀನಿ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ then second item, first item is opening balance. After writing the opening balance, second item is to goods sent to branch. Goods sent to branch is a direct item. It is a direct item. ಏನಿದು head office or yet to ಕಿಮ್ಮತ್ತಿನ ವಸ್ತು ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. What is the value of goods sent by branch? What is the value of goods sent by the head office to the branch? You write it. Second item is clear. But in the first item, there are so many items. Remember it. And third item is to bank or cash. To bank or cash, under that you have to record the amount received from head office for expenses. The head office gives cash to branch. Head office gives cash to branch for expenses. That expense may be first is wages. First is wage. Wages, cartage, coolie, etc. Wages. Second is salary. Cash paid by head office to branch for payment of salary. Then next is rent and rates or taxes. Rent, rates, taxes. Okay, whatever amount paid by head office to branch for expenses. Wages, for wages, for salary, for rent and rates and taxes, for petty cash. Petty cash expense. You take the inner column, all the expenses value, amount received for, then write the total in the total column. Write the total in the total column. Okay. In the total column, you write amount. This is the third one. Okay. Any doubt? Opening balance, goods received from the head office, cash received from head office. Then after this credit side, first item is by bank. By bank means it is the cash paid by branch to head office. Cash paid by branch to head office. That is the point. You remember. The cash paid by branch to head office by selling goods on cash basis. Here you have to take two items. Remember, amount paid to head office by the branch. How the branch pay the cash to head office? Branch sell the goods on cash basis and that amount is paid to head office first. If the branch sells goods on credit base, it collect the cash from the debtors and pay the same amount to the head office. Okay, so you remember here you have to write to. Idr ಕೆಳಗೆ ಎರಡು item ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೋರಿ. Under this you have to write two items. Under this you have to write two items. One is cash sale. One is cash sale. First is cash sale. Okay. Cash sale amount is paid to head office. Then collection from debtors. Second item is collection from debtors. These two items you write in the inner column and take the total to outer column. Take the total to outer column. Remember this. Are you getting my point? ಯಾವುದು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ರೊಕ್ಕ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ. ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅವರು ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ರೊಕ್ಕ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ ರೋಕ್ ಮಾರಿ ಎಟ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ, ಉದ್ರಿ ಮಾರಿದ್ ಎಟ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ, ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ. ಸರಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಡು. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್, ಸೇಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್, collection from debtors. These two amounts you write in the inner column. Take the total under the head bank. Under the head bank. This is the first item. Okay. Then second item is goods sent to branch. Goods sent to branch means this is the goods returned by branch to head office. Goods returned by head office. Goods returned by branch to head office. Head office 3 ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರ. ಬ್ಯಾಡ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾರಾಟ ಆಗಾನಿಲ್ಲ, ವಸ್ತು ಮಾರಾಟ ಆಗಾನಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 3 ತಗೋರಿ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರ. ಇದು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬೈ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಟು ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರ್ತೈತೆ, ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹೆಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬೈ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? Then next is by closing balance. You write the closing balance. Closing balance of assets. You write closing balance of asset. In the closing balance of asset, first you write stock. Closing stock you write. Then closing debtors. Closing debtors. Then closing petty cash. You write closing petty cash. You write closing petty cash. Okay, closing petty cash. And any other asset. Closing balance of all the assets you write in the inner column and take the total in the closing balance. At the closing balance. ಈ ರೀತಿ total ಮಾಡಿ ದಂಡಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದಾವುದು closing balance. These are the items you have to cover in the branch account. You write the amount here. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೋರಿ. ಇವು 3 ಐಟಮ್, ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ 2, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ 2, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಇನ್ನು 2 ಹೇಳಿದಿನ ನೀವು, 4 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ನಿನ್ಕ. 4ನೇ ಐಟಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ, ಈ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ 3 ಐಟಮ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ 3 ಐಟಮ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. 3 items on the debit side, 3 items on the credit side. One more item you have to write on the debit side. ಅದನ್ನ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊ. What is that? The next item the debit side is RDD. This is reserved for doubtful debt. 4 item. In credit side ಯಾವ್ದಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ abnormal loss. 4th item. Debit side 4 item, credit side 4 item. You remember these 4 items regarding branch. And close the account. After writing debit side 4, credit side 4, you close the account. You close the account, whatever balance comes. If the balance comes on debit side, you write as to general P&L account. General P&L account. To general P&L account. That is profit. If the balance comes on credit side, you write by general P&L account. By general P&L account. General P&L account. It is loss. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬತ್ತು ಲಾಸ್. ಆದ್ರೆ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಟು ಜನರಲ್ P&L account, by general P&L account. Close the account and ascertain the profit. This is the first method. Then in this case you have to prepare debtors account or petty cash account. Debtors account or petty cash account ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು? Missing items. If there is a missing balance, missing value is there, then you have to prepare the debtors account. When the debtors account you have to prepare. You listen carefully. In the opening balance, opening debtors must be there. In the closing balance, closing debtors must be there. And cash collection must be there. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಈ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. In this table you requires here debtors. First here debtors is required. Opening balance of debtors under opening balance. And by bank or cash you requires cash collected from debtors. Collection from debtors. Second item required. Third item closing debtors. 3 items are required relating to debtors in the branch. In the branch, you require 3 items related to branch. Opening debtors, closing debtors, collection from debtors. If these 3 items are given in the problem, there is no need of drawing the debtors account. You ಮೂರನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ debtors account ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ನೀವು debtors account ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. If any one item is missing, you have to prepare the debtors account. Debtors account and find out the missing item. Remember this. Debtors account you have to prepare. Why you have to prepare the debtors account? If opening balance is not given in the problem, debtors opening is not given in the problem, prepare debtors account. Collection from the debtors is not given, prepare debtors account. Then closing balance of debtors is not given, prepare debtors account. Clear? Debtors account. When you have to prepare debtors account. Clear? Then second is petty cash account. Petty cash account you have to prepare. When you have to prepare the petty cash? If opening petty cash is given in the problem, opening petty cash is required, closing petty cash is required. You see here, opening petty cash, closing petty cash. And here, petty cash amount, head office, cash received from head office, cash received from head office for petty cash is given in the problem. There is no need of petty cash account. If opening balance of petty cash is not given in the problem, you prepare the petty cash expense account. Remember it. Then opening petty cash amount received from head office. Amount received from head office for petty cash is not given in the problem. You draw the petty cash account. If petty cash closing balance is not given, you draw the petty cash account. Okay, these are the points you remember regarding the debtors account and petty cash account. In the next period, I will tell you about debtors account and petty cash account. Debtors account you already studied in the first term in the single entry system. Same account you have to prepare here. Okay, and this is enough for today. And tomorrow I'll take the brief form of the branch account, and next is the debtors account and petty cash account. I'll tell you tomorrow in the next class. Okay, thank you. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೋರಿ, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ದ ದಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ನಿಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿಟ್ಕೋರಿ. यूट्यूब लिंक सेव करके रखो और बार बार देखते रहो, नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा एग्जाम में.